Hello, this is an introduction and an overview to the Kinetic Task Builder. I'm in the Kinetic Task Builder and I'm going to click here on the Build tab. This will show me all of the available task trees on this particular engine. Over here we have a source set up against Kinetic Request. This particular engine is set up for a number of external applications to talk to it to kick off processes via task trees. I'm choosing Kinetic Request and I'm choosing my source group. In this case, the source group is actually the catalog name in Kinetic Request. I'm going to use the ERM catalog from our demo site. Source groups are identified in whatever system it is that's triggering this process into the task engine. To explain how the builder works, I'm going to choose this demo service item. This is the Kinetic Task Builder. What's happening is as I drop and drag the process, an XML document is created behind the scenes defining what the automated process is. Over here on the right-hand side, I have a list of particular task handlers for which I have permission to use on this engine. The design in using the task handler approach allows you to build robust business processes that can be automated and integrated end-to-end across your enterprise. The design also allows for non-technical process owners to be able to configure robust services effectively. This particular tree is relatively straightforward. With the label usage and the drop and drag design, it's pretty easy to understand the workflow processes. You can think of Kinetic Task Handlers as miniature functions that act as building blocks for more robust processes. In this task tree, the start node grabs all of the relevant data, including submitter login information, authentication information, etc., and passes it via the Kinetic request form to the task engine for use downstream in the fulfillment process. The engine could do things like look up key information in systems of record such as people data, mark things in progress to the front-end system by sending a message back to Kinetic Request, and formatting answers for later use in the process. By double-clicking and turning over a handler, I can see what relevant parameters need to be passed to a target system to complete this step in the process. In this particular step, it's a work order created. To modify a workflow, it's as simple as dragging something in and mapping it together with business rules. This particular handler calls the Twilio API. Twilio is a cloud-based SMS system. We're going to send a message back to the requester of the service that submitted the form via Kinetic Request. Additional information on Kinetic Task Handlers, their design, usage, and how they work can be found on community.kineticdata.com. Here I'm going to configure the message that will be sent via the Twilio system. We'll give this step a label so another person can easily understand what this step in the process is doing. In this particular case, we're going to dynamically configure the message using our wizard-based approach and map the required parameters into the message. We're going to logically configure where this step in the process should fall. In this case, we'll hook it up to the start node, which ensures that when the task engine receives the message from the source system, this message is dynamically sent to the Twilio API in parallel with the rest of the process being triggered.